Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video you have to answer 50 invention question. For every question you will get 1 points. You need at least 25 points to pass this test. Don't worry, if you fail to answer 50 question you will get 5 extra question in the last. Wishing everyone good luck. So let's start the video. Who discovered gravity? Isaac Newton, Galileo Galilei, or Albert Einstein? Isaac Newton. Who invented the light bulb? Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, or Nikola Tesla? It's Thomas Edison. Who invented the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell, Samuel Morse, or Guglielmo Marconi? Alexander Graham Bell. Who created the theory of relativity? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, or Niels Bohr? It's Albert Einstein. Who made the first practical steam engine? Richard Trevithick, George Stephenson, or James Watt? It's James Watt. Who invented the first airplane? Orville and Wilbur Wright, Amelia Earhart, or Howard Hughes? It's Orville and Wilbur Wright. Who made the first polio vaccine? Jonas Salk, Louis Pasteur, or Edward Jenner? It's Jonas Salk. Who invented the printing press? Aldus Manutius, William Caxton, or Johannes Gutenberg? It's Johannes Gutenberg. Who created the first programmable computer? Charles Babbage, Alan Turing, or John von Neumann? It's Charles Babbage. Who invented the first battery? Michael Faraday, Alessandro Volta, or André-Marie Ampère? It's Alessandro Volta. Who developed the smallpox vaccine? Louis Pasteur, Edward Jenner, or Jonas Salk? It's Edward Jenner. Who created the first insulin therapy? Frederick Banting, James Watson, or Alexander Fleming? It's Frederick Banting. Who made the first successful photo process? Joseph Nicephore, George Eastman, or Louis Daguerre? It's Louis Daguerre. Who discovered electromagnetism? James Clerk Maxwell, Michael Faraday, or Heinrich Hertz? It's James Clerk Maxwell. Who invented the microscope? Antony van Leeuwenhoek, Robert Hooke, or Zacharias Janssen? It's Antony van Leeuwenhoek. Who created the electric telegraph? Alexander Graham Bell, Samuel Morse, or Guglielmo Marconi? It's Samuel Morse. Who developed the theory of evolution? Charles Darwin, Gregor Mendel, or Alfred Russel Wallace? It's Charles Darwin. Who created the iPhone? Bill Gates, Sundar Pichai, or Steve Jobs? It's Steve Jobs. Who created the first successful refrigerator? William H. Carrier, Carl von Linde, or John Gorey? It's Carl von Linde. Who invented the first telephone switchboard? Emma Nutt, Elisha Gray, or Thomas Edison? It's Emma Nutt. Who created Amazon? Thomas Edison, Joseph Swan, or Jeff Bezos? It's Jeff Bezos. Who developed blood transfusion? James Blundell, Carl Landsteiner, or Richard Lower? It's James Blundell. Who invented the first synthetic dye? William Perkin, Paul Ehrlich, or William Crookes? It's William Perkin. Who made Coca-Cola? Alessandro Volta, Michael Faraday, or John Stitch Pemberton? It's John Stitch Pemberton. Who created the first typewriter? Christopher Sholes, Isaac Sholes, or Samuel Morse? It's Christopher Sholes. Who developed classical mechanics? Niels Bohr, Albert Einstein, or Isaac Newton? It's Isaac Newton. Who invented the radio? Nikola Tesla, Guglielmo Marconi, or Heinrich Hertz? It's Guglielmo Marconi. Who created the first air conditioning system? Willis Carrier, James Harrison or John Gorey? It's Willis Carrier. Who made the modern atomic model? Niels Bohr, Albert Einstein, or James Clerk Maxwell? It's Niels Bohr. Who invented the first commercial electric motor? Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, or Michael Faraday? It's Michael Faraday. Who developed general relativity? Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, or Niels Bohr? It's Albert Einstein. Who made the first successful camera? Louis Daguerre, George Eastman, or Joseph Niepce? It's Louis Daguerre. Who created the rabies vaccine? Jonas Salk, Edward Jenner, or Louis Pasteur? It's Louis Pasteur. Who invented Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg and his colleagues, or Sundar Pichai? It's Mark Zuckerberg and his colleagues. Who made the first mechanical clock? Sue Song, John Harrison, or Richard Trevithick? It's Sue Song. Who developed natural selection? Charles Darwin, Alfred Russel Wallace, or Gregor Mendel? It's Charles Darwin. Who invented the radio transmitter? Nikola Tesla, Guglielmo Marconi, or Alexander Graham Bell? It's Guglielmo Marconi. Who made the modern printing press? Johannes Gutenberg, William Caxton, or Aldus Manutius? It's Johannes Gutenberg. Who invented Rubik's Cube? Frederick Banting, James Watson, or Erno Rubik? It's Erno Rubik. Who invented PUBG game? Orville and Wilbur Wright, Amelia Earhart, or Brendan Greene? It's Brendan Greene. Who developed the atomic bomb? J. Robert Oppenheimer, Albert Einstein, or Enrico Fermi? It's J. Robert Oppenheimer. Who invented the computer? Alan Turing, Charles Babbage, or John von Neumann? It's John von Neumann. Who created Google? James Clerk Maxwell, Larry Page and Sergey, or Heinrich Hertz? It's Larry Page and Sergey. Who made the first steam engine? James Watt, George Stephenson, or Richard Trevithick? It's James Watt. Who invented the electric telegraph? Guglielmo Marconi, Alexander Graham Bell, or Samuel Morse? It's Samuel Morse. Who created the artificial heart? Barney Clark, Paul Winchell, or Robert Jarvik? It's Robert Jarvik. Who made the periodic table? Dmitri Mendeleev, Antoine Lavoisier, or John Dalton? It's Dmitri Mendeleev. Who invented the electric generator? Michael Faraday, Thomas Edison, or Nikola Tesla? It's Nikola Tesla. Who created Instagram? Tim Cook, Kevin Systrom, and Mike Krieger, or Andy Jassy? It's Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger. Who created Marvel Cinematic Universe? Jonas Salk, Kevin Feige, or Avi Arad? It's Avi Arad.
Hope you get 25 points. If not, then ready for this 5 extra question.
Who invented the refrigerator? Carl von Linde, William H. Carrier, or John Gorey? It's Carl von Linde. Who made the phonograph? Thomas Edison, Emil Berliner, or Alexander Graham Bell? It's Thomas Edison. Who created Lamborghini? Alan Turing, Ferruccio Lamborghini, or Jamie Lamborghini? It's Ferruccio Lamborghini. Who invented television? Michael Faraday, Thomas Edison, or Philo Farnsworth? It's Philo Farnsworth. Who invented computer mouse? Douglas Engelbart, Igor Sikorsky, or Theodore Maiman? It's Douglas Engelbart. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.